Kathleen Kennedy is now speaking out about the exaggerated controversy of too many directors being let go or walking away from Lucasfilm. And we all know why. It's because Kathleen Kennedy is terrible at her job. I don't have any respect for Kathleen Kennedy. I don't like Kathleen Kennedy. I think she is a glorified secretary. I believe the only reason that she's been able to fail upwards in Hollywood is because she more than likely has dirt on very powerful men. And for that reason, she's in this position where she can actually fail Star Wars with her feminist agenda bullshit. And now she's being questioned on the fact that she continues to lose directors because she doesn't know what she's doing. And her answer is, it's exaggerated. Unbelievable. Controversy surrounding Star Wars director turnover is blown out of proportion, according to Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, hired to direct young Han Solo prequel Solo: A Star Wars Story, were famously fired in the summer of 2017 over reported clashes with Kennedy, who cited different creative visions for parting ways with the duo before tapping veteran filmmaker Ron Howard to assume directorial duties. On episode 9, later titled The Rise of Skywalker, Kennedy hired Jurassic World director Colin Trevorrow to helm the final installment of the sequel trilogy, previously steered by J.J. Abrams on The Force Awakens and Rian Johnson on The Last Jedi. Another reported clash with Kennedy led to Trevorrow's removal, and he was replaced by Abrams. Nobody in our business develops something with one person. That's it. And everything goes perfectly, Kennedy told the Los Angeles Times ahead of The Rise of Skywalker. That's a fairly common part of the process. We fall under incredible scrutiny because it's Star Wars, because of the quality I'm striving for. I'm reaching out to top talent and vice versa. This woman actually said because of the quality I'm striving for. Are you kidding me right now? The quality you're striving for. I swear. Unbelievable. Yada, yada, yada. Here's what I want to do. All right. I want to go. She says it's been exaggerated. So let's go to the shill himself, John Campea, who couldn't even hide from this fact back in October. In Kathleen Kennedy's short tenure at Lucasfilm, having put out just 4 projects so far, has seen them announce with great fanfare and subsequently lose 4 sets of filmmakers. Colin Trevorrow, Josh Trank, Lord and Miller, and now Benioff and Weiss. And drama with Gareth Edwards, and that's from Rogue One. And if you know anything about that, Gareth Edwards pretty much probably should have been fired, but he was willing to play ball. He was willing to play ball and just get in line. And Kennedy's inability to properly vet and make 100% sure that the filmmakers are on the same page is a failure of her most important responsibility as the head of the company. She also has some big wins for sure, but this is troubling. That is from Campea. When Campea can't even hide from the nonsense that Kathleen Kennedy has produced at Lucasfilm, you know it's bad. And so she's just going to continue to make excuses because that's what she does. And it's just unbelievable, man. I mean, this woman is a disaster. So my response to her, as I said on Twitter, was keep running your mouth, Kathleen Kennedy. You're getting exposed for the failure that you are. Nobody believes your bullshit. And nobody does believe it. She's a disaster. She has absolutely destroyed Star Wars to the level that I'm not sure if anybody could have. I mean, her ignorance, her incompetence is on another level. And maybe she meant to do this. Maybe that's what her intent was the whole time, was to destroy everything that George created and push her feminist agenda into it. And now she's going to play the victim card. She's going to pretend that she's done nothing wrong, and she's going to blame probably men for her failures because this is what people like her do. But we are getting close to the Rise of Skywalker. We're only 5 days away, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Depending on what happens with The Rise of Skywalker, regardless of how much money this movie is going to make, it's going to be a disaster. From a creative standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint, this is what happens when you flirt with SJW politics. This is what happens. You're going to end up in the place that this movie ultimately will end. And if it ends in the way that the leaks say it's going to end, this movie is heading for one of the worst and most laughable endings of a trilogy or a movie that we've ever seen. It's going to be on the level of Game of Thrones Season 8. This is going to be terrible. So, we're close to finding out. Kathleen Kennedy, you're the worst. You're terrible. You're a glorified secretary. You don't deserve anything that you have, yet you have it. And all you're going to do is push your feminist agenda and your SJW narrative. And when you fail at it, you're going to blame everyone else but yourself. And that is expected. Thank you guys for checking out this video, or thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money because Kathleen Kennedy sucks. And we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.